Going back to Kingsway was an absolute, I mean, just so much fun. And finding new content and being afraid I was going to die was also very, very exciting. So I had a ball doing that. And now there are all kinds of quests we can do. We can do the Mitnick quest. We can do the Amalia quest. We can go to Chinatown and get armor and weapons. We can go kill the guy at Brothers Salvage after we get better armor and weapons. All good stuff. Now he says he's going to give us something for our hard work when we come back, so we're going to just exit and go right back and pick it up. So we get some kind of a pearl, and it gives +1 to charisma. Very nice. So we also want the gargoyle quest, and for the gargoyle quest I'm going to do it for Strauss, and then come back and collect whatever gift the Anarchs give me. I don't know what that's going to be exactly. But yeah, we're going to kill... We need to talk to Strauss. He's going to give us something that's going to make the fight easier. So, yeah, that gives us charisma. Yep, and persuasion. Wow, persuasion's really high. So I'm coming here because it's much easier to check my email on this computer instead of the buggy other location. So Mitnick is getting us set up. Also the poster quests are going to start showing up. And all of those are easier to do from this computer than Skyline Apartments. So yeah, except for Heather, there really isn't a reason to go back to Skyline Apartments, I don't think. Okay, he said he was going to put the key in the in there. Let's see. I also want to talk to him. He's going to give me my 3rd point in computer. Now, here's something I need to check next game, that I might have made a mistake here. I don't know if he can give me the 4th point in computer, because normally I got the 4th point at the library, but the library does not have the item there in the library that it used to have, and I don't know if it's somewhere else. I don't think it is. But there used to be an item in the library that gave me the 4th point, and then the 5th point is the book. So if that item in the library hasn't been moved to another location, then that's going to cost me 9 experience points that I don't want to spend. So for the next game, what I want to check is, actually I'll probably go back and reload this save and just test it out. It would be better to play the 3rd point for 6 points of experience and then get Bertram to give me the 4th point, if he will give me the 4th point, but he might be capped at 3, I don't know. So anyway, I was just looking at my stats with and without heavy armor on, and yeah, my character is leveling up pretty fast, getting stronger and stronger. And when we go to Hollywood, this character is going to be very strong. I don't remember ever having this much difficulty finding the switch. There's a power switch, and I think it's in here. Seven. I need to get to 8. So, oh, but that's going to happen as soon as I go to Chinatown. So, not a problem. So this is very easy. There are no guards or anything. You just walk in, type in the Gil Bates, Bill Gates. So there's the first one done. And very easy. Just find the switch, type in the code, done. And I tried to come in here and lockpick this, but no, you can't hit blood buff, so I have to come back later. Okay, so I get the next quest in Mitnick's series. And I'll stop by and see my favorite blood doll. Now I want to talk to Strauss and get Strauss to on board for killing the gargoyle. Persuasion, once again, works, as it does most of the time. And I'm going to completely cooperate with this guy. So this rune gives me special defense against gargoyles. I am, however, careless against the gargoyle. I don't use any finesse at all. And take more damage than I thought I would. Fleshy ball. I wouldn't sell it. I don't want to sell that. I want to keep that. That's a great item. And it's worth nothing. I found out I could sell that morphine bottle to Mercurio. I have no idea why no one else will buy that morphine bottle. I can't give it to Mercurio, but I can sell it to him. So I'm not going to buy the Uzi, even though I'd like to. I'm not going to buy it because I'm going to get one for free very soon. So she gave me $250. I went back to see Heather just to do this dialogue. Okay, clearly I'm carrying way too many items. I need to get rid of some things. But I need to keep the fleshy ball. The fleshy ball is very cool, and I need to keep the fleshy ball. Yeah, I try to put the morphine bottle away and then take it back and then sell it to Fat Larry. That doesn't work. But I end up selling it to, yeah, Mercurio buys it. Some weird glitch in the game. Okay, this is that apartment that had the safe in it, and I now have 6 hacking jewelry. Of course, I knew jewelry was the password, but I wanted to do it legitimately. There is a guard coming upstairs, so I don't want to fiddle around. I want to get in and out of here. Take. And let's get out the air vent, and yeah, we're done. We go back to our apartment, and done. So, that was that easy. Let's go back see Larry. Yeah, I can't get rid of the morphine bottle. So, pretty weird. So, I go on to this quest at the theater. I'm kind of listening for the footsteps, and then I decide to just look. I can look around the corner, go into third person, look around the corner. Yeah, that was perfect timing. Absolutely perfect. So I also have the ability to go, hit blood buff and go really high in stealth, but I have, I think, 7 right now, and that should be, that should be great. There's the theater from the opening scenes of the game. It's always nice to come up here and look at it and remember. gameplay-wise, there hasn't been much time since that moment. So I was on the stage, and I've played only for a couple days, and I just took a look at the files. Like, I played all the way to Kingsway, like in 2 days, maybe 2 days of taking my time. It took me 10 days to post video that I recorded in like a day. It's crazy. 10 days it took me to do voiceover, render, and post those videos. Now, part of that was YouTube was making my life miserable by, flagging my videos, making me make new videos, like a second and third copy of a video, taking out sound, re-rendering, reposting. So a lot of fiddling around with YouTube that wasted days. But play one day, and then post videos, make videos, and voiceover and post for 10 days. So yeah, the game actually plays really fast. There's the whole game can be played in 20 hours probably. So I'm listening, and his footsteps get louder, and then they start to fade, and then you walk right behind him. At this level of sneak, it's pretty easy. So I don't want to fall right in front of this guy, although I could probably hit blood buff and fall right in front of him. So, very easy quest. Okay, going to get out of there. That went very easily. We're going to pick up the next one, Hollywood. That's a fun quest. If you've never done it before and you don't know how it works, there's about a 100% chance of getting caught the first time you do it. Let's see. Got a SWAT rifle. Mercurio is the best. Now there's another sniper rifle that becomes available for sale, and I think it becomes available as soon as you go to Chinatown, but I'm not sure. So both of them are very good. I think the second rifle does more damage than the scoped one, but the scoped one is better for long range, really accurate shots. So both of them are good, and we're going to have range of 10 or 11, something like that. Defense of 11 and ranged of 10. We're going to be able to kill a lot of things very quickly. Currently, I think we have ranged of 8. So I'm just looking at the numbers. Potential damage, 54. Not bad. I want to show you, if you play the Final Nights, there's a free spaz right here. So, yeah, if you can put off getting the spaz till you get to Chinatown, there's a free one. And everything is insanely expensive in the Final Nights. So, yeah, we're going to talk to, custom requires. We go talk to the person in charge first, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm just going through this and asking her all the questions, and I'm going to hear all of the options just to make sure everything's covered, and eventually we get permission to be in her realm and feed, and she gives us a contact, and yeah, pretty much we get that's all you can get from her. Oh, and attitude. She gives you attitude, lots and lots of attitude. Okay, and there's a cutscene as we come out of there. But I want to see the merchant first. These are good remedies for many problems. I completely agree. Okay, there's the armor. We're not going to buy the Uzi. That's $460 we're going to save. I would have thought my defense would have... Why is it not showing higher than 7? Oh well. It looks great. And I want to see this guy. He's going to give me 2 items that are just absolutely terrific. And so I'm going to get those right away. Now, a guy told me in my previous series that the ox is similar to Greek mythology, crossing the river Styx into Hades. The ox is the creature that carries the soul of the dead person or the spirit of the dead person into the underworld. So this is Mr. Ox, and he seems to be, that would make him a demon, perhaps, which means that he's more powerful than a mere vampire. So but the game, it makes sense that he talks about, well, if you listen to the dialogue and his name is Mr. Ox, it makes sense. Okay, this is not sped up, this is just normal speed. I'm going to go ahead and use bare hands against these humans. They have, it turns out, 44 magnums. And yeah, I probably don't need presence against them, but because this is over fast. Yeah, and 44 magnums did not do very much to a vampire with... I have 2 fortitude and 2 presence. I think about trying to move the guns over to the merchant to sell them, but what I eventually end up doing after fiddling with that for a bit is I eventually decide that if I have the weapon, I'm just going to take the ammo. That's not the efficient way to do it, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take the ammo. And, you know, if it's a weapon that I want to sell, then I'll think about it. But, you know, like the Mac 10 is only worth $10. So if I move 10 of them, which is a real pain in the neck, you know, I get an extra $100, and I don't need it. I mean, I have plenty of money. I just bought the last set of armor I'm going to need to buy. I'm only going to buy a couple more weapons, and we're still going to make more money as we go on. I think I'm fine. I am very happy to help you, Mr. Ox. Okay, what did he give us? Melee +1. So, yeah, for a combat skill we're not going to use, it's still nice. So I guess that means you could take melee to 11. And then with blood buff, you could take it to 13. It's kind of like how I'm going to have defense. What is it? I think my armor will give me +4 and fortitude will give me 4. And I'll have defense of 11 naturally, so I'll have just short of 20 defense in the end game because of fortitude. And with 4 in presence, you're going to see that enemies aren't going to do hardly any damage to me at all. -4 to them is makes them pretty weak. Okay, I just want to be polite to this guy. And there was a lot of talking in this one. There'll be a fight coming up next, but I'll go ahead and stop here. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, a lot actually happened that episode, and we got a lot stronger. And yeah, doing all those little quests are starting to add up and pay off. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.